Just did the draft last video. Time to our re-sign phase. Ooh, man. A little bit of a long night last night. Well, long day yesterday. Wasn't that long. Yeah. Finally got to go to sleep around midnight, whatever. Which is good. I mean, I got to sleep. Um, yeah. Anyways. Uh, went gambling with some of the friends. Some of the guys I normally broadcast with. Relic and it's Jimmy. It's a good time. Went gambling. Had a drink. Went to Denny's. Yeah, good stuff. What else? What else? I'm not gonna have to. Ooh. Sign Comrie after. Had me make Warner starter again. I may have to cut this video short. May have some yard work to do before it snows again. If it snows again. Weird winter. I'll take it though. When did I have for a contract with McDonough? What? Please don't screw me, EA. Oh, God. What do they do? Please don't tell me they offered like a $15 million contract. Alright, go over for 2 years, that works. Yetman. Take Yetman for... Yetman for a long time right there. 2.2, but he's supposed to be good, right? Yeah. I think that's a better offer right there. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be real good. This guy we could let go. guy we can let go. They're in the NHL, they're not going to play in the NHL, and they're above 27 years old. I'm not keeping them anymore. You know, unless they're that good at something. Kylanton I might not even keep. This guy's supposed to be real good. This is definitely a guy I want to hold on to. Drop some hockey tape. See if he takes that one. That offer. Bogosian I'll hold on to. Because his name's Bogosian. Bulin. Love the name. Can't keep him. Will Kane and Taves stay at a reasonable price? Maybe. I'll work on that after. Work on Kane and Taves after. Yep. Give the fans what I think they want. Lino I could see trading. Gardner, I'll have to go back and check that out. Same with Stanley and Klima. Just to see if they're going to be on the NHL roster or not. Kozlov. Give him a 2-year deal. Wickman, I'll give him a 1-year deal. What is Marsh good at? He's good at taking slap shots. That's what he's good at. Alright, welcome viewer. How you doing today? Got Taves, Kane, both free agents. They're right about at the end of their career. Still trying to decide on what type of contract I want to give him. How long? Well, I mean, I've obviously given him a one-way deal, but how long of a contract I'm giving, how much space I have left. They want a lot of money still. Wait to sign Marsh. Wait to sign Wyman. Wheeler's kind of below average. Right now, at that point, I'm just getting depth there for AHL. What scares me is I did not offer this contract to McDonough. It's just there. If it's a reasonable price, that's good. Or maybe I offered the contract before I ended the video. I don't know. I know I got money to offer Comrie a contract, and that would be kind of important, as we need a goalie. And he's sort of good still. See if I can lowball him a little bit. We're gonna advance a day. Good, I'm glad that guy came back. Okay, alright. Glad these guys are coming back. Still need to get Comrie and McDonough. He wants a 4-year deal. Take the same price at 3-year deal. There we go. Could do a 2-year deal for Comrie. That'll help a little bit. Even 3-year. Still be good enough to trade at the 3rd year, possibly. Shouldn't decrease in overall that much at 30. Let's try that. Alright. Off McDonough contract. For the guys that I think are going to be real good. Contract. Give him about 10 million between the two of them. What about Kane and Taze? They are the centerpiece of the franchise, that's for sure. Let's see if I can get away with A little less than 7, a little more than 7 per year for Kane. He won't play that long, that's for sure. We'll keep him around though. Tays. Pretty sure he's gonna be done soon. Let's try that right there. A little unorthodox way of going about things, but I don't think they're going to play out their whole contract. And they want to take less money for more years. They'll let him play. Or going to let him sign that deal. If they don't sign those deals, I may not take him back. If I do, it'd be a 1 or 2 year deal. Okay, this is my 4th line that's right here. I might put Klima in there instead of Steinlen or Gardner, but yeah. Klima's definitely going to be there. Actually, I don't know. I don't know yet. Qualified RFA. Qualified RFA. I'd like to keep them together, but if they want too much money, that could be too much for me. Marsh, Weidman. These guys could end up on the 4th line this year. I could have a really crappy AHL team this year. Or I could re-sign these guys. Let's see what Marsh did last season. Oh, he played in the NHL for part of last season. Okay. Weidman seems happy here. So we'll keep him here. For a year. Keep Marsh here for a year. Keep all these guys here for 1 year. Yeah, Darby's a decent 4th liner. for AHL. Ditka developed it quite a bit, which is nice. I'll sign him when he's 21. Maybe if Warner doesn't sign, I'll sign him. Actually, if Warner doesn't sign, I may... Or Comrie doesn't sign. I may go for a better goalie. A higher-end goalie. Trade Burrows in a deal. Maybe Ennis. Could see Xander in that trade too. Kane is coming back. Taves is coming back. McDonough's coming back. Comrie doesn't want to come back. Interesting. That sucks. Don't want to give Steele and Gardner more than $1 million for some reason. I guess I'm pinching my pennies a little too much. He's not happy on the team. What are we talking about here? What's going on? He's had nothing but good moments since joining the team. Whatever. We have 12 solid defensemen right here. We can let go of Carlington. Why is Bogosian unhappy? He's gonna play top 4 unless I get someone else. This is not like his ice time right now at top 6. I can understand that. But the guy that was taking his time, he retired. Classic retired Bogosian. Yeah, whatever. They have to send 3 new guys to play that 4th line there. Yeah, or I could just give them the $1 million apiece. Why they give him 2-way deals for some reason? This guy will take it, I guess. If he'll take under $1 million, I'll take him. Yeah, sounds fair. Klima will still take a two-way deal. Okay, that's fair. Just I don't want the Klimas playing without each other for some reason. Still labels the other forward at 78 overall. Do I need another forward? Yeah, I realize Taves is no longer that first line center. We got some second and third line centers on the team. We're pretty deep at center. And very deep at the wings, too. Like to get another defenseman. Maybe move Miettinen up to the NHL top 6. What's up, Jimmy? Shout out to Jimmy's channel. It's Jimmy. You tell that I just woke up? No, because I didn't just wake up. What was it? Yeah, Sim of the day. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Klima, Gardner, Steinman, all re-signed. So I got my forwards all set up for next year. Maybe get a defenseman, maybe get a goalie. Plenty of cap room to do that. Alright. A little less than 14 million to sign goalie and maybe a defenseman and free agents. Oh wait, I gotta see if those other guys I forgot to re-sign. Nope, forwards I'm good. Those guys can wait a year. These guys can wait 2 years. Comrie doesn't want to sign because, well, he sucks. He doesn't like the team. And I don't feel like paying him more money, so he likes the team. So he could go, even though he's our best goalie. Yeah. Shut up, guys. We're getting a good goalie. You're gonna like him. Alright, advancing to free agency. Let's see what's here. Oh geez, Tarasenko's here. Oh man. I get him with Tay. If I could get him in this team, damn, that'd be nuts. But he's not a first option type guy that I need to get. Yeah. Like that high overall defenseman, like Adam Larson. He's got decent wrist shot, decent puck skills, good defensive skills, a solid physical rating. He's not overpowering, but he's enough to make you think. It's not very disciplined, but that's fine. I can work with that. Let this guy for 2 years. Give him $7 million. We'll win a cup with you. That's my feeling. And the challenge to let Comrie go did not really help out our cause. So I think we have to trade for a goalie. Just because Comrie didn't like us. I never play with Warner again. Any good potential goalies in here? Yeah, there's good potential goalies in here. It's just it's too late to really make the call whether they're or too late to decide if they're going to be nasty. All right, nothing I see there on defense. What about this Conley guy? This Conley guy seems good. Probably reach that third line skill. Maybe reach second line skill at that point. Sign more AHL guys later. It's not really a priority. Who's there for goalies? Can't talk. The Ducks want to trade this guy. Wow. Alright. Alrighty then. Go back to the Ducks. If we can't find a better option. At least a short-term option. So I'm not really looking for a long-term guy here. I'm looking for, right now, next couple of years. Wow. 36 overall. Alright. Anything catching your eyes, guys? And possibly girls, if you're out there. Carey Price. Yeah, I don't like having Carey Price and Tuukka Rask on the same team. What? Okay. Yeah, we could be looking at this guy right here. Gravel. Now, why do the Ducks want to get rid of this guy? They piss him off or something? And they had to do something. Nope, they got Gibson. They're not giving up on Gibson. Wow, that's nuts. And they have no interest in getting the goalie back. I can see why. At least any of our goalies. They want to give him Veleno. Veleno's kind of just underachieved. Yeah. They make Veleno part of the deal. Up to Brinkat's 25. He's got a hell of a shot. Why is his overall going down, though? Oh, because it's not really that. Okay. Well, his physical's not high, his defense isn't high, but he's got a hell of an offense. And Veleno. Wrist shot accuracy isn't really that up there. And his puck skills aren't that good. I may kick myself later, but Veleno's part of this trade. Gojin's definitely someone I want to keep, at least for the top 6. No, that's right, I got rid of my first and second picks this year. Shoot. Who else can I get rid of? Or offer? They're interested in Trocheck. Trocheck had a great year. Do I think he's going to do it again? Probably not. This is playoff stats. Yeah, well, he's been up there. He's playing with good wingers. Maybe Trocheck instead of Veleno. Put Veleno up there. Maybe he'll actually improve a little bit. A decision to make now. What do I attempt to throw in a goalie prospect? Oh, Warner's probably not going to play if we get this guy. Maybe I should figure out what they want. Try to get a piece or two that they want. They want a second line player, top 4 defender, or second or third line players, and or top 4 players. That is what they want. They want draft picks, just not from me. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't see it happen. Alright. Let's go under surplus and find goalies. Coyotes possibly trading the goalie, okay. Yeah, they want to trade Enroth, who I'm not going to play. Ming might fit, but they're not trading to Ming. But you know what? Let's go to the Sharks. They have both Carey Price and Tuukka Rask. Yeah, I'm not paying that much for that overall. Damn it. Could be playing with Warner again. Or Warner's backup. There's another guy coming up that might be good. Let's see. Who else would fit this team? Ovechkin is now an 83 overall player. What happened? I realized he got older, but he dropped off. That's a big drop off from here to here. Damn. Well, I might need another defenseman, especially if I can't get a goalie. Give him slightly less for 2 years, and let's see how it goes. Both New York teams want him, and I want him. Yeah, that would be a filthy 6 defensemen if we got these guys. Be happy if we get one. Be satisfied playing our young starting goalie, starting potential goalie, if we get these guys. Yeah. Warner wants money. Hopefully someone will pay him and I won't have to. Yeah, I don't feel like paying him money. Not that much. I have a feeling he's not going to be on the team this year. Alright, we got that young center. Larson rejected, going back to the Devils. And Dean rejected, going to the Oilers. Shit. Okay. What's the plan? Well, we gotta go for Johnson now. It's too late for Eric Johnson, though. Give him one really good paycheck. And hope something comes out of it. Do I sign a guy like Broussard? Do I sign a Tarasenko type guy? Oof. Tarasenko, he had 61 goals. Not this season or last season, but 2 years ago. And that is just amazing. I'm expecting to drop off the table some, though. But, damn. He wants a lot of money. It's not what I'm about. Not all about that. I don't need a forward. I don't need an NHL forward. Go for that guy. Wish I saw him earlier. I would have already snagged him up if I did, you know. Alright. Realize I'm hitting the down button for a while now. And hopefully I don't get carpal tunnel. Or worse, carpal tunnel if I already have it. Because sometimes, yeah. Let's try to get fuller. Defense should be very good in the AHL this year. I get these guys. Don't need to get pros. Oh, that's a shot. There's no puck skills though. No puck skills whatsoever. This is a big off season for us. Could be make or break for next season or the future. And I'm hoping I didn't make any huge mistakes by signing Taves and Kane. Felt like I got a relatively good deal, but if they play longer than I want them to, that's a bad deal. Alright. What do I have for goalies? Because Warner might not be playing. And Comrie's gone. What do I got? I got McDonald. Low starter. Could play. 22 years old. His backup could be Halonen or Lamb. Depending on which one I want to start in the get tons of playing time in the AHL. This could be an interesting year. I may have to make a trade for that goalie. What would be worth giving up for him? Shortcheck's not likely to go that far down, but Panarin might actually go down soon. Now that I think about it. He's still at a good price. I got two very good other left wingers. I can move DeBrincat to right wing. That might be our best bet. Panarin doesn't play first line time anymore, but he's a first line winger. Does he often get upset about playing time? Gets upset about individual performance a lot, and sometimes ice time. Okay. See if they'll go straight up. Nope. Didn't think so. Skaters match in the block. Brinkat's guy I want to keep. Billy Polka. He's so up and down. He's not that good, but let's trade Bogosian because I'm likely to get another top 4 defender. Ducks would go over salary cap. Shoot. That sucks. What else can I do besides Bogosian? It's Bogosian, Polka. Polka costs more money. Rather give up Bogosian anyways. Alright, who has a low trade value that has some cap? Marchenko. Yeah. Take on Marchenko. Alright. Aren't you cheating a little bit by throwing in Marchenko? Or are you pretty much taking the draft off? Alright. We got ourselves a goalie. Players aren't seeing the bigger picture here. They're upset that I traded Panarin away. I get that. I got someone to keep the puck out of the net. So first line, Kane, Goudreau, Tays. Second line, Mrazek, Trocheck, Zabotel. Third line, Veleno in the center, DeBrincat. And I might have to get a third liner. Yeah, I think I have to get a third liner. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But it's enough cap room to do it. Who am I going to put on that third line? Do I put a legend out there? Legend at the end of his career. Do I put a younger guy out there? Do I spend the money, get Tarasenko, and move a second liner down to the third line? I have options. Of course, I don't want to spend too much money for too long, because these other young guys that haven't got their big boy contracts are going to want their big boy contracts. So I'm going to go with Ovechkin here. The legend that wants 1 year. I'm going to give him a decent payday, too. Oh, this guy must hit people. He does. Alright. They want to get another one of these type of Ovechkin type guys. Yeah, I don't want to put Ovechkin in the fourth line, but with other older player, well, veteran type players, what I want to put on the fourth line. Just an advocator. I mean, he could. If I could remember to put injuries back on during the playoffs, things will be good. I could get, oof, maybe not a veteran, but someone. Martin Hansel, good defensive player. Could put him on the PK. Doesn't have much offensive skills anymore. Be nice to have him on a winning team for once. As he hasn't really had much luck with the Coyotes. Jacob Lapierre, good skater. Hard shot, not very accurate shot. And he can hit ya. Doesn't really fight, but he can hit ya. Well, doesn't fight well. I think this decision can be made later. If I get Ovechkin or not. Which I should. I mean, I gave him a good pay, good offer. And he would definitely play third line time. Alright, Ovechkin. For the Chicago Blackhawks. With that Ovechkin signing, our overall goes back up to 96 overall. Now, if I could get a defenseman here. I get Johnson. Maybe make him get a defenseman to develop or whatever. That's a good team. I mean, it's already going to be a good team, but it'll be fierce. All right, we got Johnson. And I think we have defensemen that could play the top six time anyways. So I think we're good. I think we have a another 50-win team this season. And we're just gonna sim to the next season. Yeah, no one's gonna sign Warner, but maybe he'll sign an RFA contract. He'll probably sign that RFA contract if he wants to play anywhere. Or what is our team looking like this year? Goudreau is now our top offensive player. I could have saw that coming. It's nice that we have a goalie this year. 91 overall, too. Oh, man, he's a high starter potential. He's an elite goalie on an elite team. Oh, man, this is gonna be good. This guy's player role is a backup, which is fine by me. I need a backup. Hopefully, what's his face signs, so I don't have to really worry about a solid backup and having him be able to play in the AHL instead. This guy has a top six potential. I think I might want him there instead. But if this guy is ready, I mean, well, he's got top six potential as well. He's a depth defenseman right now. Okay. So if I play him top four, that might help with his growth. I don't know. Well, right now he can play AHL time. Alright. First line, Taze, King, Gaudreau. Mrazek, Trocheck, Zepadel. Second line, third line, Veleno, DeBrincat, and Ovechkin. Klimt, Gardner, and Steinlen are the fourth line. Alright, I'd say a very solid team. May wanna... Oof, man. This guy's gonna want his big boy contract next year. So I could just take Ovechkin's money that Ovechkin won't be making next year. At least for that guy. What else we gotta worry about next season? This guy's money. This guy... He's only 1 year, right? Yeah, 1 year. Okay. So when someone comes up, they can take his money. Yeah, I'm gonna have this guy for a long time. Cheated the system by not having to develop my own goalie. We drafted tons of them. I make more roster moves, you know, just send down the guys that I don't need to develop for the first 5 games. I'd like to develop Malak a little bit better, make him top 6 at least. Actually, I don't think Malak's the most important guy to develop right now. There we go. That guy. Marchenko, I might just let play in the minors, as I really don't need him. He's not part of our future plans. So I'm going to keep him in the AHL after. Okay, I think this is the guy I just drafted this year, right? Or last year? No, the guy I traded for. Okay. Either way, I want him in the NHL for preseason. And Locke also has top 4 potential. Sending down most of our NHL team to the minors for, well, preseason, yeah. Mrazek, stay. Klima, I might send back up. Yeah, I'm gonna send Klima back up. This is just for preseason. Don't take this roster seriously. It's just preseason. Gotta make all our moves on the 7th. Just let these guys play preseason. Realize many teams like to use their actual rosters for preseason. I do not. I feel like it's a good time to develop our young talent a little bit faster. Hey, he came back. I knew he'd come back. Alright, how good is this guy? Because he really might not be worth it. And if he's like, no, that's a joke. Are you kidding me? He's not worth Dika alone. The third in pace, whatever his friggin' name is not worth Dika alone. Yeah, it'd be open to trade Griffin and what's his face, but I don't want that guy. Don't need your third. This year I'm just not drafting much. Maybe I'll take next year's pick for a bunch of these guys that I'm just not gonna use. Alright. I will not use this guy most likely. We could go to a trade to somewhere else. Yeah, trade S. Healing isn't gonna make it on my team either. What else do you want to take that I'm willing to give? I'll keep this guy just because he's already good. Welcome, viewers. What's up? Alright, what you think? This guy was what? Drafted very high overall. Yeah, this is the guy I drafted 7th overall this year. I don't want him. I really don't want him. It appears to be stacked. Alright, there we go. Anderson Reese for your first next year. Alright, cool, because the guy I drafted 7th overall, only a top 6 potential. I'm good. You can have him. I'll just call it my NHL roster now, so there's less confusion about who goes where. Now they're going to send you back down to the AHL. Calling back up my better AHL have better players right now, at least. Oof, got some tough calls here. Damn. I kind of wish I didn't sign Johnson. Oh well. And this guy, he's on his rookie deal now. He just signed our free agents. For those of you that have not seen that far back, rookie deal, 81 overall, free agent. Love it. Marchenko could stay. As I really just don't want him anyways. Oh, these are the guys I want to keep. There we go. Yep, that's about right. We won't turn injuries on until playoffs. That's why certain players are up, certain players are down. Just gonna do best lines for now and then edit from there. Yep, that's about right. Actually, that is right. Donna Hamnick, Polka Johnson, Mietnin, and Franzen. They're getting their NHL time this year. They're going to be playing top 6 time together. And hopefully spending a lot of time together in the future. Or in the future, I only have to worry about picking up top 6 players. Because I have Polka for a few more years. Or Polka will be good for a few more years. These 3, they're going to go soon. Actually, Franzen and Mietnin will play top time. Maybe Mietnin play with Polka for a little bit. guys in the AHL that could also fill that top two time, or may also fit in that top two time. Been struggling to find that guy for a long time. We're gonna put these guys on their preferred wings. Works for me. I'd rather set Johnson. I'd rather Franzen in there. Just get a little bit more ice time. Even though Franzen doesn't exactly have the best offensive ratings, but he's really not that bad for a defenseman. That isn't quite up there in overall yet. Penalty kill, we'll use the top four guys. Just notice that we're not using Kane in the power play or the penalty kill. Find that a little strange, but oh well. Alright, I like to do my 3-on-3 a little bit different than EA prefers. Swear I got the best 3-on-3 team. We have a very good team here. Oof, you know what? Oh, that's right. I got Ovechkin on the power play already. Good. Go back to edit lines, and then I'm going to do best lines, and then I'm going to do a slight edit on top of the best lines. That could be that way, sure. Gordo, you don't need to be in there. Much rather have this guy in there. The special teams could be whatever, I don't care for AHL. AHL captains. Who's been around a while with this AHL team, not the league. Malak. Oh, a different captain too. Let me make it. Make Jaws an alternate, and then make Malak. I make Block captain. There we go. Well, deal with it. No, Gaudreau, you're... Oh, man, it makes me upset that they made Gaudreau captain. I mean, Gaudreau could be alternate. Taze is the captain. There we go. Big off season, just about done. Well, it's preseason now. The off season is done. We will go all the way to February 1st. Alright. Yes, I know we may be salary cap compliant. We are. Shut up. Scout could do this scouting for us. Waiver start the 11th. Okay, got it. Start the season off with a home and home against Nashville. Lost our season opener in Nashville. Won our home opener against Nashville. Scout, you can scout for us still. I don't care. It'd be a good year for rookies. Go figure, the year that we traded our picks. Makes sense, right? Hurricanes really want to trade us this guy that we don't want. Let's do something a little different, Hurricanes. Get it, you're gonna suck this year. Trade us your first, since you don't seem to want it. We'll trade you... Oof. Trade you Warner. Never mind, you can't take him. Not yet, anyways. We'll trade you more guys we don't want. Trade you this guy. I'm gonna bother pronouncing his name. Trade you Hunwick. Della Rosaire. What other guys we don't need? What other guys? Trade Johnson, we could call one of our guys up. I know we just signed Johnson. We honestly don't need him. His overall's gonna keep going down too. Why has this guy been upset? Well, maybe he does have some skill and just doesn't like the team. I don't know. I would assume it's that. Jordan Stahl has very little trade value. Or is it Jared? Jordan. Okay. You never know. You never know. No, I kind of want to keep Johnson. Hey, this guy's actually good. Do either of those two defensemen, are they exempt from waivers? Either of those two defensemen. They are not waiver eligible. Okay, that makes this trade easier if I do it. Gotta make some roster moves. Gonna send both these guys down just because I feel they would develop better in the system, and they're both depth defensemen, and yeah. Edit the lines. There we go. Oh wow, he is good. Okay, that was a good trade for us. Wish I saw that sooner. Johnson's happy with top 6, so that works. Alright then. That made us quite a bit better. See, we get skaters, we get forwards that I want to put in these spots. Taves doesn't need to be in there. Taves could be on the penalty kill though. We got Trocheck to Brinket in there for centers. No Veleno. Okay, Veleno's going in there. Good puck control. A good shot. Imagine we get Gaudreau, we get Obi, do we have Mrazek in there? Yes, we do. We have Piero Zeptel. He will be there on the penalty kill. I'll make sure of that. Peace, Haske in there. Alright. 4-man power play. Got Kane in there. I'll put Ovechkin on that line. Drew's in there with Trocheck. Let's bring Cat in on the line. Penalty kill. I want Taves in there. Taves is going to be in there. He's too sulky to not be in there. Pesky and Marchenko in there. Look at top 2-time now. Actually, no, he won't. Miettinen and Franzenwell. Mohawks are capped. I'm not taking him out. Best shot on the team is Malak. Okay. Good to know. Alright, time to sim all the way to February again. Maybe we get another trade offer. That'll boost that, I don't know, third line or something. I mean, I'd hate to put Ovi on the fourth line, but we get another crazy trade like that. We may not have an option. Definitely use our top 3 top 9 defensemen fairly well. So use 7 or 8 of them on the power play. Let's see. I may have to stop this soon. We were better than an 8-8 team. You're significantly better than the team that we have been playing us. Oh. Glad we made that trade with the Ducks. So happy they had him on the block and not Gibson. That was a steal. Yeah, we are not a 500 team. This is not us. We're gonna edit the trade. We're gonna put these on as wants, even though we really don't need them. Because they won't throw those guys in there if they're not in there as wants. We don't need another top 6 defenseman. If you have a defenseman, it's going to be a top 2. Oh, man. Don't need another goalie. Don't need a first line center, maybe a third line. Yeah, not trading Joslin. Very open to trading our AHL guys. Just not certain ones. I could trade Johnson and call Parakla again. Really want to trade the goalies though. I have goalies here that I will just never use. Alright. Yeah, he's next to the I probably won't use him list. I'm gonna keep my future defenseman. Not get rid of them. Now we send him all the way to February. I realized we didn't do much. But maybe we could do something in February, March, April, and May. Of course, if we suck until February, it might be too late to do something in May. Hurricanes want to make another trade with us. They really want Shane Dicka. If you want Dicka, you're gonna have to give us a first round pick. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Ovechkin is happy because of ice time, and he's on the fourth line. Interesting. Dizzyuk for a fourth liner. I think I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. What else are they willing to get rid of? Alright, battery on the controller is low. So that was. I got a couple other controllers right here. Yeah, I'll take it. Not gonna get much of a better deal for that guy. They want Warner for a third and a fourth. It's actually not a bad trade. See if I can get something else for it. Oh, damn, this guy's good. This Burmistrov too, this Hansen, New Duchesne. Look at guys like them. After all this, I'm not going to do too much this year in the draft. I seem to be making things happen towards doing something in the draft. Really? They're going to do that? Okay. Warner was not happy here, and I was not happy with Warner, so we got rid of him. Oh, I do not want to call up my best guy there. Because he's probably the reason why this AHL team is so freaking amazing. And yes, he is. We have a new backup goaler to replace the one I was cranky with. Almost called up Kenny McDonald, but he is happy here in the AHL. So I'm going to keep him there. He's a big reason why we're winning so much down there. 25-2-2. They may be on their way to winning a Calder Cup. They want another trade. I may not give you Malkin. I may give you someone else though. Actually, I might give out Malkin at some point in the future. Actually, he has higher trade value than the guy that's kicking ass in the AHL. Give him something else though. Nope, they just want Malkin pretty much, and they know they're not getting the other guy, so we're not gonna trade. Alright, we have roughly 3 weeks or so to, about 3.5 weeks to decide what we're gonna do. Well, in the game 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks now. We're gonna push for another player, or two. Nope, you're not getting Malkin. We might have to push for another player or two. Could be at the point of calling someone out. Depends on our backup's performance. To call in third for Malkin. No, pretty sure this to call is, yeah. He'd be a third line guy. I don't think this is the guy we want. What else are they interested in? Just Malkin. For goalies, anyways. They do not want to trade their first. They'll trade everything else, though. Let's see, they got Del Cole, Brana, Alsner, Backstrom. They'll need another defenseman. This guy, maybe. He'd be more of a rental player. He's got some sick offense. Where would I use him? He'd be third line for sure. Actually, I could stick him, yeah, third line. Yeah, I could stick Zabatel in the third line, but I honestly think he's playing where he deserves to be playing. Having quite the season. Well, yeah, point every other game. It's about right. He's definitely a penalty killer. Yeah, that's about right. I would say our team's not doing too great, but we're second in the division. Ooh. Anyone getting rid of a top two defenseman? Because that would be the only type of defenseman we're getting. Browse through the trade blocks, see what's there. I mean, Falk is close to a top two, depending on whose standards you're going by. Got 1 year remaining on his deal. Could go back to Panthers and try to get Falk. Wayne Simmons, which isn't really what we're looking for here. The New England boy, Pacioretty. I know I probably just broke some unknowing Habs fan's heart when I said he's from New England. Anyone here for us? Alsner, maybe. I don't know. Alsner or Falk? Oshie's still out there. Damn. Oh, you were the guys that signed Oshie. I'm not really looking for a retirement contract for a forward type player. I'm looking for a retirement contract or a retiring guy for a defenseman or something like that. That is where we are weaker. We're gonna go for Falk. Falk, the 88 overall, would play a top two time with us. Would probably send Hamonic down to the top four. Play with Polka. And I would send Marchenko to the bench, not playing. So who would it be that's not playing? Polka or Pesce? Or whatever the hell this guy's name is. Peace? Pesky? I don't know. think our defense rating is only really that low because our forwards are so offensively structured. If anything, I'll trade Marchenko, call up Franzen. Franzen's not a top 6 guy yet. I may want to get a backup goalie. Because I do not want to play McDonald in the NHL yet when he's kicking ass at the NHL, at the AHL start as the AHL starter. But this guy, he's not doing that good. Yeah, it's time to get a backup goalie. Well, what's in free agents for backup goalie? How is Brassard still free agent? Damn. That's kind of crazy. Alright. Michael Hutchinson. Last season he put up decent numbers. Well, yeah, he put up good numbers the last season he played. It's just he didn't put up good numbers the year before that, which kind of scares me a little bit. How about this Gibson guy, Christopher Gibson? Or I could get a minor league goalie that I'd feel comfortable, starting and send our guy up. Vafilianian, whoever, the guy that we had last year, he's a free agent still. Derek Brassard. How can I get this guy? Obviously, I gotta get $3 million in cap room first. How do I do that? Do I want to do that? I trade Johnson to do that. Or, what's his face? Marchenko to do that. What's Johnson doing this year? He is a -10. Yeah, -10 is not too great. Not gonna lie. The Sabres see themselves as a champion. And this would be a huge trade for him because, well, they don't really have a good defenseman, and he's, well, a solid player. So it's either they can't afford him or they don't have room for him. That's why they have interest in him. Yeah, they don't have room for him. No room. Assuming no room, yep, no room. I'd rather pick next year. That's what I'd rather do. Give them our fourth. Throw in there. Give them their fourth back. Give them the Sharks' fourth. And give them their fifth back. Oh, they don't want Johnson, okay. There's teams that want him, there's teams that don't. No team wants him. No team really wants him anyways. Really don't think I'm getting Brassard. And when I think about it, you don't really need Brassard. Of course, he'd help the team win, but in the grand scheme of things, he's not necessary. The question is, how are we going to win more games than we have been? Do we take on another forward? Do we dump Marchenko somewhere? What are we going to do? Dumping Marchenko is probably our best option, as they won't take Johnson, or can't take Johnson. Rather the third next year and the fourth next year. They just have to put Alexei Marchenko on waivers if they took this. So they have to say no. Okay. Flames don't really want him. Others I don't think really want him either. You give me a scrub player you don't need. What is up with Sproul? Why is he unhappy? Why is he making so much money if he's a 79 overall? What do they do to piss him off? Obviously they sent him down to the minors, but I have to call someone up to the NHL now. I do not want this guy. We just took him because, well, he's someone to take. I was hoping he wouldn't clear waivers. Damn. Who will take his spot? Why was he not playing? Lock and Mietnin will be the extra attackers. There we go. Now, do we have time? Do we have room for Brassard now? That's the trade screen. There we go. No, we do not. Well, that attempt failed. Well, guys, I'm going to cut the video short here. You know, roughly 2-3 hours, whatever. Talk to you guys later. Let's see. Well, we could be playing club tonight or tomorrow night. One of the two. Or both, even. Could talk to you Monday afternoon, possibly Tuesday afternoon. If I wake up early enough, Wednesday, possibly. Probably Thursday. And then next Friday is questionable. For the morning, at least, for franchise mode. Talk to you guys later. Peace.